Hi everyone, Tom from Joules Eyewear, bringing you an evidence-based perspective to behavioural vision care. And today I'm joined by Christina from Mondottica. Thanks for joining me again, Christina. Today we're going to talk about Joules Eyewear and why we like it so much.
Joules. So, Joules, a little UK brand, petite eye size. Oops, dropped one. Oops. So they are a much smaller eye size, starting at around a 49. Beautiful pops of colour. The temples, you'll see, not all of them have it, but a lot of them have the floral temple, which is inspired by the English countryside.
Yeah.
You'll see it on that one too. They're all different. They've all been hand painted and then printed onto a fabric and then used for their temple. What else can I say?
Well, so Tom Joules was the person that designed this range,
yes.
And there's a bit of an interesting story apparently. He's from the English countryside, and he found that he went to, what was it, some sort of equestrian event.
Yes.
And he noticed that all the country people were in sort of not clothes that he would consider bright and colourful. So then he's decided to go out there and create something bright and colourful. And he actually started off making wellies.
He did.
Pink wellies.
Yes.
And they sold like hotcakes. And then so he's sort of worked on the eyewear from there.
He has.
So 2014 was when this range was introduced.
Yes. So the bright gumboots, that was in the 80s, which I do remember that. Hot pink, polka dot, very colourful. Yeah, but it was in the 2014
when they brought in the Joules Eyewear.
Yeah,
yep.
And he's also got a little signature hair, if you can see on the temple, that kind of hops around each frame, which is really cute.
Yep, on the temple tips and the nose pads and those sort of things.
Correct.
Yep.
The colours are amazing. It's really nice to have a bit of variety for the petites.
Yeah, and so what we mean by that is that for people that struggle with finding frames that are always too big and sliding down their nose, say for instance, or a bit longer in the temple arms, these frames are that little bit smaller. So even for adolescents, in some cases, they'll fit really well.
Perfect.
Yeah, and
totally perfect.
Definitely the appropriate depth for all the sort of progressive lenses that we'll prescribe as well.
Yes.
The other thing we want to mention too is that we have this range available through our Pro Supply, which basically means that Christina is going to come out and refresh this range on a regular basis. So we always get the best sellers which are on the shelf. They're never extinguished. So what Pro Supply means is that if you choose a frame, we actually order that frame from our supplier, but our stock stays on the shelf as a demonstration.
It does. And you can also see if there's other colours in a certain frame that we can get for the patient, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a great system. We're really happy that we've got that too, because if you see a frame, you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm going to miss out on that frame. It's always going to be there for you, and you can be guaranteed that you're getting an up-to-date frame, which means that it's not going to go. You're not going to have any problems with discontinued models or anything like that.
Of course.
So if somebody's considering getting a Joules frame, what are you going to say?
Why wouldn't you? We have a great warranty program. If you want something that's different and stands out from the crowd, go colour,
yep.
Do it. It's amazing. Also with the metals, they're a nice brushed metal, which is really modern, which stand out from the crowd. Don't look like everyone else.
Do something different.
Yeah, of course. They're on your face. So make a statement.
No, we're really happy with this range. It's working really well for us. In fact, I can't remember the last time somebody's brought one back with any sort of issues. So it's a great range.
I've never heard of anyone either.
Yeah,
so.
It's really good. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
That's okay.
Any questions about Joules, please don't hesitate to leave a comment, and we will we'll
chat
endeavour to
soon.
answer. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.